This is Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're here at the Wilbur M. Feltner Stadium in Berryville, Virginia, for tonight's ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week. An epic battle tonight, the showdown at the Felt between two undefeated Bull Run District teams, your 6-0 Clarke County Eagles against the Central Falcons. These teams battled last year to a double overtime 22-21 Central win. Was the last regular season game that Clarke was defeated. They went on to run off 8 wins in a row before being knocked out in the state quarterfinals. This is definitely going to be a big game for the Bull Run District. A lot riding on this one. It's also the Eagles' homecoming, so it's going to be a big night at the Felt. We'll have all the highlights, interviews, and more on the ClarkeCountySports.com Game of the Week.
First round of you. You know what to do. Let's do it.
Let's do it, boys.
Let's go!
Let's get it!
Eagles on 3!
1, 2, 3, Eagles!
And number 4, Dorsey Bryan for the Eagles. Number 70, Cal Anderson.
Step right in, fellas, and shake hands. Introduce yourself.
Our line judge, Mr. Chris Triggs. Our head linesman, Mr. Darrell Thomas. Our back judge, Mr. Mitch Shaw. And for the cone silence to all the people in Las Vegas this week. Also, we had 4 military guys killed in action. So a moment of silence, please. Thank you. Dr. And now, your 2017 king is Bryan Wallace. Escorted by Jen Wallace. Congratulations, Bryan. And now, for 2017, homecoming queen is Daniela Toon.
You come to me so he can
So congratulations both to Bryan Wallace for being your king and Daniela Toon for being your queen, 2017 homecoming. Let's give all of them a great big round of applause.
I know.
This is Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports. We're at the half. I hate to say it, but it's been all Central in the first half. The score at halftime is Central 26, Clarke 0. Central has, I believe, scored on every possession they've had the ball. Clarke's had 4 turnovers in the game. They were almost in the end zone towards the end of the first half, but they turned it over.
Is your band ready to take the field?
We just had our homecoming king and queen crowned. Bryan Wallace is the king. Daniela Toon is the queen.
Eagles marching band.
The Eagles, Screaming Eagles marching band's coming on the field now, and we'll be back with the second half. Once again, Central 26, Clarke 0 at the half. You're watching the ClarkeCountySports.com game of the week. Moe Murphy. We're here with head coach Chris Parker after the loss tonight to Central. Not much I can say, Coach, just a tough loss tonight.
Very tough loss. We're not used to this. I mean, Central's got a very physical, very good ball club. They tackle better, they block better, aspect of the game. They just played well tonight. Our guys, I tell you, the second half, I did feel like we came out with some pride and we established some drives on offense. But they have a good team. We have a good team, but it was just one of those things. It's a tough loss. We're, like I said, we're not used to it. And, it's sort of like I get a good problem. You know what I mean? So our goal right now is to be 9-1, get ready for Strasburg next week.
Not making any excuses, but you've really been hit hard the last 2 weeks with injuries, too. Tonight was really a tough night for you in that aspect.
Yes, we had some injuries. We had some guys banged up. I'm not going to make excuses, though. I mean, our guys are tough guys. I mean, we just have to bounce back, and we have to get better. They played better than us tonight.
And I guess one thing you can look back is they beat you last year, and that seemed to turn your season around. Hopefully, maybe that'll do that this year.
That's a great point. I hope so, too. I think so.
Okay, well, you heard that from Coach Chris Parker after the Eagles lose to Central. They'll head to Strasburg next week. It's Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports.
Thank you, man.
Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thanks.
We're here with Bryan Wallace. Bryan, I know it was a tough game. Can you just talk a little bit about how you guys hung in there, even though it was out of reach, but you still played your hardest?
Our seniors and all the players, we just have pride. I mean, it was definitely not our game. We definitely didn't come out, play like we should have. They have a great team, but we just have pride, and we're just a hard-fighting team, and we just don't like to lose. I mean, obviously it didn't come out our way, but we just want to keep going and not give up.
And I know it's got to be frustrating. They pretty much ran away from your side of the field all night. How'd you deal with that? I mean, I know there wasn't much you could do.
Yeah, it's really frustrating. I mean, we just got to count on. I can't fly around the ball because if I start trying to get out of position, then things start going bad, even worse, because then they start correcting off of my mistakes because I'm trying to do too much. I just had to stay home and do my job. Other people just needed to step up. We got a lot of banged up people, and we just had to make tackles, and we just weren't executing what we needed to be.
And you got another big rival next week as you head down to Strasburg. Hopefully you'll have a good week this week in practice and get back on the winning side.
Yes, sir. We're definitely going to come out. I know my teammates and I, we don't like losing, and we'll do everything we can. We're definitely going to come out to practice and work our tails off. We will not give up, and we will not stop. We're just going to keep going and keep going.
And I know not real happy right now, but congratulations on being named the homecoming king. I'm sure that's going to be something you'll remember for years.
Yes, sir. It will. I'm very thankful for it, and thankful for all the people in my school, thankful for my family, and just a blast to be out here and enjoying doing the game I love, playing football. I know it didn't come out the way we hoped it to, but just happy to be here and be out here with all my family and friends.
Well, you heard that from the homecoming king, Bryan Wallace. They're going to bounce back and head to Strasburg next week. It's Moe Murphy with Clarke County Sports. Thanks a lot, Bryan. We're here with Kyle Baylor. Kyle, you had a tough night tonight, and I know you had some cramping issues, but you kept on fighting. You can just talk a little bit about the game. I know it's tough, but...
Well, it was our homecoming game, and we were going to do everything we could to not lose, and we ended up losing. So whatever we were doing wasn't working at all.
And I'm assuming that you were it was cramps in your leg. Is that what?
Yeah, it was just really bad cramping. I try to stay hydrated best as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't work.
Right, it's a pretty humid night tonight, and you had some good runs. So how do you feel about heading down? You just wipe this one away and head to Strasburg next week?
Yeah, one loss doesn't make or break your season. It's how you bounce back from it. But we'll bounce back.
I'm sure you will, Kyle. I know, like I told Coach last year, after Central beat you, you guys won 8 in a row, so hopefully we can start another winning streak.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you heard that from Kyle Baylor, who had a tough night tonight. He had some good runs, but unfortunately came out on the losing end as the Central won the game tonight. And we'll head to Strasburg next week. It's Moe Murphy from Clarke County Sports. Thanks a lot, Kyle.